Hello guys, welcome back to another What If video. Today I'll be doing my first cross anime, like real cross anime What If video where Asta won't be the whole main focus because this will be, as I see in the photo, it is Natsu there from Fairy Tail. As now I'll be doing my first What If Asta was in Fairy Tail. This will be a little bit different from others because Asta will also not just be in Fairy Tail, he will be Natsu's twin brother. As the story begins 400 years before canon, the year 300 something, when Natsu and Asta will be killed by the dragons. Seraph said no. As for how Asta will look, I will show you a picture. Actually, I will let you imagine how he will look. He will have red hair and kind of look like Natsu, except with red hair. As it will be a mixture between his mother and his father's hair. So yeah. As they both die by the dragons, and Seraph said no. As his family, he had lost his family now. Not just his mom and dad, he will have lost both his brothers. As he began to go to that school or something where he studied magic, as he began to study the reviving system, and the so, but he was banished from there because of his magic, because it was a dangerous idea. Then he got the same curse as he got in Fairy Tail canon, where he's immortal. But this will be a little bit different because since Asta is there too, so he will revive Asta and Natsu. As for Asta, he won't be, as the demon Asta is called, he won't be called END, he'll be called EAD actually. Yeah, he will be called EAD. Because it's the name sync of What If. It's the kind of like the name of Asta combined with the D and the E. As that is literally what Asta. No, Asta would be called. Not Asta would be named, and not Asta Dragneel, but yeah. So the E would be just down there because Ethereus Asta Dragneel. So yeah. As for then, when he got revived, they both got revived. And they will both go to what is now Ignil to be trained left to be fire dragon slayers to slay Acnologia one day. Because Asta wouldn't talk at all, she will be the most stubborn one of those two. And Seraph put kind of word, but then he met Ignil, blah blah blah. The same thing kind of happened as in Fairy Tail canon, but yeah, except for that Asta was there now too. Well, almost everything happened the same as in Fairy Tail canon. When they met the other dragon slayers, it was Asta would actually be yeah, Asta would be talking now with Ignil also, so yeah. And she would rarely be talking when he was human as well. He rarely talked then, but now he will be a change of person when he met Ignil, because Ignil was more a father to him. So yeah, as the what is now Ignil trained Asta and Natsu in Dragon Slayer art. And so when they met Gajil and the others, it would be a kind of fight between Gajil and Asta and Natsu. As it ended up still same as in canon, where Windermere started to cry, as they said that that's how their fights ended. So yeah, what is it more? Oh yeah, I forgot to say that this is the Halloween special I will make for this year. I know that I did a earlier Halloween special with What If Asta was evil, but this will be What If Asta was in Fairy Tail. And what if Asta was Natsu's twin brother, because they will be twins in this. So yeah. But they will, the only difference in their looks and so will be their hair, as they will have the same personality later. As Asta will mostly be like Natsu, but Natsu will be like not giving up at all. As they will have the same motto, how dare you hurt my friends. So that will give them strength. So yeah, skip ahead to when there's time for the time travel. Asta and Natsu knows about this, that everyone knew about this, so, but, almost everyone, their memories was altered, but, so yeah. But Asta had will have like a low, a weak feeling that he's not from this time period. So yeah. As for the others, they will be like, no, what do I mean others? As for now, the time travel will begin, as they will have to go there, as it was 6 Dragon Slayers now. 2 Fire Dragon Slayers, but Asta will be different. He will have a different color flames later on. But yeah, he will have blue flames, I think. I should make him give her that. No, he will have red flames. Just like Natsus, so yeah. As they both now would get time travel back to their age, so yeah. Natsu will have the scarf and Asta will have one too. And kind of have the same clothing, as they look exactly like each other except for their hair color. That's the only difference they ever had. Their hair color. As now, and we skip ahead to when they got there to their time period and all that, so yeah. Their time period, what the fuck am I talking about? They got to Kano now, where Asta and Natsus cries and starts looking for Igneel. As they didn't know what happened, as they didn't know what year they were from, they only knew that this was year 777, on 777, as it was the day July 7th. So yeah, how long have I been talking about this now? 8 minutes, okay. Now I kinda know where I am. So they were just talking, so then we started to ask, maybe we should train so Igneel will be proud of us when we find him again. Not so black, yay, yes. Let's say that Igneel actually went into, because if you haven't, you have probably watched Fairy Tail, so you know the story that Igneel was in Natsu's body all this time. But it'll be a little bit different since Asta is there as well. As Asta would say, wait, no, Asta will have a dragon inside him too. It will be Igneel actually. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, there will be a dragon inside Asta too. I don't know which dragon I should pick or anything. So yeah. How should I explain this? Yeah. Well, let's say that no Igneel was in the knot, so yeah, so we stayed out in same mechanic, so I don't drift out this out for too long. As now we get to where Gramps found Asta and Natsu. Let's say that they're wreaking havoc, because they're wreaking havoc in their training. As Fairy Tail Guild was get called because it's near Magnolia. In a forest where there's someone wreaking havoc as destroying stuff. Fairy Tail Body, is there someone from our guild? Because they knew that they were like Destruction Guild. The Guild of Destruction, kinda. As when the let's say that the first called Mira Jane to go check. No, first called Mira Jane to go check there. But she just came back with bruises and everything as burn marks. She said, they are strong. But then she said, they are scared, but they're so freakishly strong. As then he said, okay, Mark, no, let's say they sent Mark over there first. As Mark over just come back with burn marks and everything, said, whoa. And she kind of be in shock, and so as they wonder, what happened? I said, those kids, those brats, did this to me. What? They said, yes, they're just two kids doing all this to me. They wonder, who are those kids? We need them in our guild if they're that strong. As then, he would just send Mira Jane to go there, check it out. Said, okay, master. As because it was be some year, it will be before me. What's her name now? Lisana gets killed by Elfman and all that. So yeah, so she won't be that a bartender or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. As well for now, Asta, no. When she got there, she'd be like kind of like punky. So she was asking, "Who are you?" As Asta and Natsu will go for her immediately. As Flame Dragon or her say, "Let us be." She would kind of run now. She wasn't scared, but she knew that she would be in trouble if she got hit by that. As she dodged it and then runs away and said, "Those kids, they're ruthless." As now Marco knew that he had to get those on his in Fairy Tail because they're so freakishly strong. Then he says, okay. Then he says, Luxus, you go check it out. And she says, what? I said, just do it already. As Luxus said, fine, I have nothing else to do either anyway. So I guess I'll be doing this now, huh? Going off the kids. What a lowly life. As now he was went there to go get their kids, say, hey kids, as Asta and Natsu would just look at him and say, huh? Another one wants a beating, huh? He'd be like, what the? Their attitude. Then Asta would just go for him and says, eh, he's weak. As he just uses he says, Fire Dragon Iron Fist. As Luxus would spat out blood, the Donald said, oh well, guess I will not be killing you. We're not about to kill anyone yet. As Luxus retreats with that giant, he will have like a giant blue mark on his stomach where the punch was, as well as burn marks around it. He said, those kids. As he still spat out blood, had a hard time breathing. Their strength. It's unparalleled with animals. Then Gildards would be home, and as no, he would say, Gildards, you gotta get those kids here now. So, oh well, I have nothing else to do. Why not? As his goes to say, hey kids, Asta and Natsu would say, huh, he's so stronger than others. Asta said, yeah. And then Asta and Natsu said, oh well, guess we'd be doing this together now. Asta would say, yes. As then he just went for Gildards immediately. Started to punch him non-stop. I'd say, what? Those kids? Their strength. It's remarkable. Then as they were starting to punch him, I said, I started to say, weak. And here we thought you were strong. Gildards say, okay kids, time for you to give up now. Asta Natsu said, what do you mean, give up? We'll never give us up. Then it was Sarge up there, as they would say, Fire Dragon. roar, as they both said that. As they roared at Gilligan said, even though he's strong, he knew that he could take 2 of those hits, as they did at the same time. So, oh, I'm so dead now. Oh man, Monster's gonna kill me. Then he has to retreat there with his legs behind his back, as kind of running like a coward, but he would be scared of them. Then he says, "No way to hell! I will not go back there, even if you tell me to. Those kids nearly killed me." He was like, Makar said, There's, "Oh well, guess I'll be taking this now." As Ursa would say, "No, let me handle this." As he was like, "Are you crazy?" He said, "What do you think?" "I'm not crazy." I said, "Let me take care of it. Besides, if they try to kill me, I will just go back here immediately like the others." He said, "Fine." And Ursa would be the one to bring them down, because it's Ursa, like the scariest woman, the scariest person, scariest thing in the whole fairy tale series. Not even Aknaloga can manage to be scarier than her compared in Asta's and Natsu's eyes. And she would just go there and just grab them by the ear and say, "You're coming with us now." And he said, "No way in hell." As they used fire drag iron fist punch on her. She has used her re-equip to Flame Empress armor. They were like, "What the?" They was like, "What the hell are you?" And she said, "I'm Ursa Scarlet." They were like, "Whoa." She's... As then the one got dragged there, they say, as they will look at each other, say, "We're dead. We're so dead now." As now when it got to the guild, they would see the all others say, "We're so dead now, ain't we?" As say, "Yeah, but we'll never give up." As then should stop, not to say, "Of course not, never." Then just both charged up their attacks. As Ursa would know, and what is now? Makar would say, "Oh no, you're not." Instead, he just punches them and say, "What the hell are you? Who are you kids?" As would say, "Like hell, we're gonna tell you." He said, "Oh well, guess I'll be not get so sensitive." He just started to smack them. As said, that's when we get out of this, Grams, you're so dead." So he would kind of laugh at this. "Oh yeah, really?" And Stannis broke free from his grip and said, "Yep, you're dead now." As they starts up Iron Dragon Fist, Ursa, so guess I gotta grab this. Then we'll see Ursa, and she looking down, scared and say, "She's scary." As now they would just be like, "Oh yeah, she is." As Gary say, "Hey, don't mess with her." They were like, "Oh, we have done something wrong now." As she just literally just kills them almost. Do you know how Ursa is? So they would be like, "Oh, we are so dead meat now." As yeah, she just lectured them, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we're the Makar said, so do you want to stay here or not?" He said, no, we're not. We're gonna go now." As they sneaks out and just runs away immediately. "Oh, you can't be at a guild same with a monster." As I said, "Did you just call me monster?" As they would say, "Oh, we're so dead now." They would run away. Literally ran. As the grave said, "Oh, they're in for it now, huh?" As everyone say, "Yeah, when she's so mad, no one can get her." As she just runs up to her and says, "You're so dead now, kid." As I say, "How is she so fast?" I should order catch up to him. Now let's say, "Oh, guess this is it now." Asta says, "Yeah, this is it." As they say, "We surrender." They say, "How dare you call me a monster?" They say, "What? But you are." They fought in their heads, because they didn't want to tell it again to make her even more mad. So yeah, they just go there now to the guild and say, guess we're gonna stay here for now." They'll be like, "Okay, no, good." As for the story wise, yeah, it kind of got the same. As now Asta and Natsu and Grey would actually get into a fight. As they say, "Huh? What did you say, punk?" As Grey said something. As Natsu and Asta would go immediately against him. Then he said, "You both two look like a pink-haired bitch, pink and red-haired weirdos." He said, "What did you say, punk? What about you? You're stripping all the time." As no Connor would say, "Gray, your clothes." He said, "Crap!" As if they were now Ostander. Natsu would just laugh to say, "See, we told you." Then he says, "Oh yeah." Then just went immediately for them to punch them and all that, so yeah. Natsu and Asta would just dodge. And then the fight begins with those three. As it ends up with that Arsa had to can't stop the fight, as they were Arsa said, "You boys never learn, do you?" As they were all swallowed say, it's kind of be kind of half laughing because they were scared to say, "Hi, Arsa." I should say, "You're going to teach you everything now." Asta said, Asta and Natsu say, "What?" So I'm gonna teach you to read because Asta and Natsu couldn't read like they, so yeah. That's they were explained that they were a dragon's son as they were expecting. Then she said, "Let me call you. Call me just Ignil.2." It'll be like, oh, she's way too scared to be an Ignil, right? Natsu and the house were just nodding their minds against each other. So yeah, as she then learned how to read and everything. So now they will go on their first mission. It will be with Liz. No, first they will just meet Lisana and Mira Jane and all that. So yeah, it will kind of be a love story between those. As for Lisana would be more interested in Asta. So yeah. No, Mira Jane would be more interested in Asta. So yeah. As Lisana would be into Natsu. So yeah, it'll be like that. It's kind of weird to be like sister and sister, that's brother and brother, so yeah, it will be kind of weird, but then later on in the story, Natsu will get Lucy, so yeah. But now, they will go on their mission, and this time, this time it will be like the mission where before canon, so yeah, they will have gone on a mission sometimes, but this time, Natsu and Asta will be invited to join there on their like no, it is now on their mission to where Lusana died in canon, but she won't die in here. So yeah, so they would just go there immediately. Go there. So yeah, um, what is it now? Yeah, we just go there, defeat that monster, all blah blah blah. Elfman tried to use that form, but when he was about to kill Lusana, Natsu and Asta just step in. The fairy tale music just stop playing. Is that you know that song? So yeah, it will start playing now. Imagine that the stand will say, "Snap out of it, Elfman," said Asta and Natsu at the same time. Asta went up and said, "Fire dragon, Iron Fist!" As this straight up flies up and punches Elfman down to the ground, knocking him out. They just go down and ask if Lisana and Mira Jane was okay. They'll say yes. And Mira Jane will still be kind of punk girl, like a rebel girl, so yeah. But she will be a little bit softer against Asta. As everyone would notice it, say back, "Oh, she has feelings for him." And you wonder why. Yes, you probably wonder why Mira Jane. Well, Lisana kind of have that story with Natsu first, so it will be Mira Jane. Scarlet, no way in hell, she's way too scary for anyone to date. So yeah, even so, if she had feelings for Austin, Austin would have feelings for her at all. He would just be scared of her. So yeah, so we can't really pick her. So it will be Mira Jane. So yeah, it will be a 400-year-old boy against like seven. I don't know how old she is in canon, but yeah, against a not so old girl. But it's kind of the same story between Lucy and Natsu, so yeah, still. As now, they will just go back there as they will say, Elfman, how dare you lose control again? As they just punch him and slap him and say, how dare you, you're not a man anymore. As they will cry, say, I'm so sorry. As stop sorry, you idiot. How can you be a man when you're so sorry all the time? And they would be like, okay. It's now, Leah, I don't know how to say it, but, just go back to the guild now, so yeah, now it will be the canon time, but this time it's Asta and Natsu just go there with Happy. As now, let's say that Asta gets a cat too, but it will be called, I don't know what to call it yet. Hold on, let me just make a file for it. As for the Asta's cat's name, or exit is to be grammatically correct, and its name will be Smile. So yeah, it will be a red cat. I just want to point it out. I know it's a lot of red around Asta, but still, I didn't want to give him the same colors as Happy, so it will be a red one. I couldn't figure out a better color, so it will be a red one. So yeah, and they will just go to Harjan now. They would see the they would have the rumor about the salamander, so they just go there. As they went in there, everyone would see that they looked so similar, but they had two cats flying around them. No, as they would have two cats with them. One was red and one was blue, but the boys just looked so similar. The only thing could tell them apart was their hair color. As even their haircut and everything would be similar to them. As when I walked there, they would see, say, oh, so where's the salamander? So you're the salamander, huh? As they would ask that guy, he said, yeah, and what about it? He said, show us your salamander power. As they just punch him. As the girls would then jump on them and say, what? How dare you? It's not so, and Asta would start to say, I didn't do anything. It's kind of not said, you're dead now after this, Asta. Asta said, oh, what you gonna do about it? I said, what you gonna do? Said Happy after me? Said, oh, what if I do? Asta said, well, Smile would easily kick his ass. As Smile would be like the fighting type cat, so he would say, Happy would say, Natsu, please not set it against him, I will literally die. Smile would laugh and say, yeah, you will get beaten like a pulp against me. Happy would say, Natsu, I'm scared. As the girls would just leave him alone, as Lucy would just thank them for saving her. They say, no problem, blah blah. It's like, at least let me buy you food, as they would say, food! As they would just eat a lot of food. Then she would just talk about that she wanted to be a wizard, everything. They would tell her that they were fair part of a guild already. So yeah. Yeah, what is about it? What's about it? What's about it? What's about it? Yeah, Asta would be like, huh. Let's not just go back. No, they were about to leave Harjan, but then, Lucy would get kidnapped, blah blah blah. They both jump on the boat, they did motion sickness, as then Lucy would have summoned the water spirit, no, her water, I don't remember her name, but yeah, you know that fish lady. As now, she would just throw the boat into the land. As Lucy gets to us, says, oh, I didn't mean to throw the boat on land. He said, you're aiming for me. He said, oh, and don't you dare call me again. I'll be away with my boyfriend. She said, you don't have to act like so smug about it. As she has disappeared. She said, Asta and Natsu started to ask, wait, what about Asta and Natsu? As happens, Mel said, they're okay. They're okay, said the smile. As now they will rise up and say, oh yeah, we're on land now. Yay! Let's do is go there now, so yeah. It's the guard say, students rise up and kind of like in flames. So the one says, "Hey boss, I think they're the real deal." I said, "What do you mean?" "I think those are the real Salmers, the twins of destruction, no, the twin flames of destruction. I still be called that." So yeah, I still will now fight the guy and just eat the flames. Say, "Oh, those are some of the nastiest flames I ever tasted. They're even worse than that Makarov's guy." As they both agree, and they say, "Yep." As they just attack the guy and say, "What the? Did he just eat the flames?" As no one real step. "Yep, they're the real." As he tried to go, but then Asta and Natsu just say, "How dare you insult the fertile girl's name? Call yourself a son, but you're not one of us." Then his both said, "Fire, dragon, roar!" As the both just roared as he would just fly around and bounce everywhere, and then he hit the clock. Clock has railed down as then realized that the half city was on fire, as now the royal army would just go there. Asta and Natsu would just grab loose and say, "Time to go!" As he's like, "What? Are you kidnapping me?" He said, as Natsu would just smile at her and say, "You want to stay in the Fair Guild, right? So let's go." She would kind of smile and say, "Yay, I'm gonna join the Fairtail Guild now." So yeah, as they would go there, I said, "We're back," as they kicked the door open. And then the guy that told them the rumor, they would just kick his ass and say, "How dare, the info game was false." I said, I only passed on a rumor." I said, "I'll pass on a rumor to you." I said, "It's called ass kicking." It's not so, "Hey, let me be on this too, brother." I says, "Fine, guess I'll let you in this time." Instead was kicked that guy ass, then asked Grape to say, "Great, so Nuts and Oz is back now. Let's sell this." As they would say, "No, not until you get your clothes on," said both. They would say, "Crap, not again." As the fight would begin now. As later on its fight, asked would no, Nuts would take off of Grace's underwear, so he would just go to listen. "Hi miss, do you mind if I line your underwear?" He said, "No, you fucking pervert." As she slaps him. As Miriam said, "Oh, new recruit?" She said, "Yes." As there was the mirror that said, "Oh, wait, it's the real Mira Jane." As she would say, "Don't you think we should stop that?" She said, "Oh no, that's always going on here." And she kind of smiles, but as she would be a little bit calmer now, she won't be as immature as she's in the, like, she won't be as calm as in she's a can, but she won't be as immature as she when she was younger. As now, the fight will go on. Now, as Stan will say, "I had enough of this," said Natsu. Asta was about to say the same, brother. As they charge up their medic attacks, everyone is their medic now. As Stu say, "Uh-oh," as they must disappear. "Can you never keep quiet?" As your guns as just stumps on everyone. Then Asta and Natsu said, "Ah, you're so scared. Guess this was that we fight, win." And I said, "No, I won." As Natsu and Asta will start fight, but then Makara stumps on them, so we won. There says, then he looked at Lucy and said, "Oh, so you're new here?" I said, "Yes, sir." Then we string to say, "Oh, welcome to the Fairy Tale Guild." She'd be like, "Oh, that's the chance we get the stamp on her hand." As for Mira Jane, Asta to say, "Hey, Mira Jane, are you done already?" I said, "Oh, coming, Asta." Lucy brought now, "What's wrong with that?" As smiling with a scope, say, "Oh, they are a couple." They're like, "What? Not so is a couple with Mira Jane?" He said, "Yes. They've been out for quite a while." As now she just see Luciana and the Nassus talking. As then, yeah, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, so yeah. But the talk between Asta and Mira Jane was end up with that Asta kisses her as Mira Lisana would see to say, "What?" Then not my brother here. I can't let him. As then he straight up kisses Lisana on the cheek. Speak. Oh, she kind of melts down. Asta would say, "Ha, copycat." And not say, "What did you say, punk?" What did you say? I said copycat. Asta just had headbutt each other and said, you're dead now. Asta said, no, you're dead now. Asta would start to fight now. As, Cardiff said, oh, okay, I'm not gonna fight this, and then we'll say, like, Romeo come there, stop fighting, as now the Romans go and ask where his father is, and so, as Mockard say, he took on his mission in the Huckabee Mountains. Then Andrews talk. Wait, is it that about the 20 monsters, like those things? Yes. That's it. But he said that we're only gone for a few days, and it's been 1 week now. As Nuts and Oswald hear this, as they were looking at the job board, as now before Roman got in, they just looked at the job board. They just punched the job board completely. And they say, "Hey!" As they weren't saying anything, they just grabbed their bags. As Romeo already kicked the marker and said, "I hate you." As Lysander's as Miragen was said to Lucy, "I know it seems like he doesn't care, but he's really worried." And the others say, "Oh, here they go again." As Nuts and Osprey walk out now, a smile and happy following them. So yeah, um, uh, yeah. What about Let's say that they just walk down. As Nat was Romeo, they was take your hand and said, just kind of smiled at him, said, "We'll get your father for you." As Lucy, then Lucy said, "Wait for me." I said, "Huh?" Yeah. No, we're not waiting for you. I still took happy and smile and said, "Happy smile, let's go." They said yes. I still straight up flew there. She was as Lucy said, "What? Why did it?" Still say, "Huh, okay." I still went there. As Lucy won't be there at this mission, so yeah. Miss Mirror didn't say to Lucy, they'll come back soon enough. And Stan Mirror didn't expose her to have feelings for Natsu. She's like, "What? I don't. As Lisanne would hear say, go up to her and say, "Did you say that you have feelings for Natsu, huh? Huh?" And she would be ready to beat her up, saying, "If you have, I'm gonna kick your ass." She's like, "What? I don't have feelings for him. I don't have feelings for him at all." The son would say, "Oh, just kidding. You can have him, actually. We're more like friends. And besides, it seems like Natsu, like Austin would be stuck with Mary Jane. It would be weird if me and my sister dated the two brothers, right?" Mino said, "Yes." And I won't let go of it, Asta. As she kind of had that evil look that she have in. So yeah, so Lucy say, "Okay." Lucy say, "Hey, you can have him." We're not really a couple. He just kissed me just because Asta kissed Mary Jane. So yeah, she'll be like, okay, okay." As now we switch back to Asta and Natsu. They just walk up the mountain like bothered by the cold. So yeah, as now they would see the guy and just beat him up and say, "Where's Makaro?" Us and Natsu just got kicked out. And Asta said, "Ah, stupid brother." As when the monkey tried to beat him again, tried to kick him off this time, Asta just kicked him instead. As he flew into the wall, passed out. As now when Natsu got up, he'll see that Asta already kicked his ass. How is it that you did kick, brother? Us said, "I foresee that he would do that. You're way too stupid, brother." Natsu said, "What did he say?" I said, "You're way too stupid." He'll be like, okay. He'll stand and see Makaro and say, "Oh, Makaro, I didn't know that you were one of them." He said, "Ah." Yes, would woke up. They was now walk back now. As Romeo would be kind of crying, and still walking away. As then say, "Hey, Romeo." He was look back, say, see Makaro. As he would see his dad. I think his name is Makao. Oh yeah, his name is Makao. So yeah, he will see Makao and Natsu and Asta and happily smile. As they were just walking back to the guild and said, "Thank you, Asta, thank you, Natsu." That's like, "No problem." So yeah, then Lisanne was talk to Natsu. She's like, Natsu. He'll be like, yeah. I broke up with you. She's like, why? Why? She'll be like, well, it's weird that two sisters would date as two brothers, and it's kind of weird. We can't get married. Like, one of us can get married with the one of you, but the other one would be kind of weird if we did. And so, yeah. So, yeah, I'll break up with you. She'll be like, what? Why does it Mira Jane here I see Austin Mira Jane is looking at him with evil looks. Hehehehe. As to see that. Oh. Yeah, they are much closer than we are, and Mira Jane won't let Austin go. While Austin won't let Mira Jane go at all, so yeah. So they were just kind of talking to each other, so yeah. Um, it's not so. I still can't be sad, but as listener said, don't be sorry. You still got Lucy. As he was like, what? What do you mean? She's like, well, she has feelings for it. He whispered. She whispered in his ear. So, what? I still don't know what to think of this. So yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah, Natsu be kind of sad that he at least Sona broke up with him. So, but now he will get closer with Lucy. As it ended up with those two. So yeah, now they will go on that mission where the maiden is. So yeah, as they I don't want to cover it completely. It will go into the same as in canon, fairy tale canon. So yeah, somebody's kicked the asses and everything. So yeah. It will get a lot easier since Asta and Natsu had both had fire magic and they were easily as reflected against them, so yeah. As they burn the house down and so get the book back and everything, so but they say, oh well. As they kind of same thing went in canon. As now just go back there. As what this will be when they first encountered the Eisenwald guys and they will find then just hear someone in the bushes as Asta and Natsu just jumps down there. So they were fun grey. He said, why the hell are you stripping in the bushes now, huh? He was like, what the hell? I said, what the hell are you doing here? He said, I came to warn you. He's like, from what? He said, it's the rumor said that Oster's heading back now. If you're not Oster not supposed to shake now. Completely said, we gotta get back now. We gotta get back. We gotta get back now. Oster was packed their things, everything said, and not so good. Blue said, we gotta go now. As there's completely runs towards the guild. Say, we have no time for anything else. We have to go now. As the encounter with Eisenwald won't happen really. So yeah, that won't happen at all. As this went back to the guild now completely, like a day before Ursa and the Natsu, Ursa would arrive with the giant horn. As Asta was hanging out on the bar side with the next to Mira Jane. Cause yeah, it'll be the safest place for him now. Since she would kind of like steal that punk so, but she would be suffocating against Asta and new recruits. So yeah. She was talking. Can you protect me? Said, yeah, I'll protect you from Ursa. As they were just here, as then Asta was talking to Natsu and Grey. They kind of have a fight, but then when Asta were, no, when Ursa was opening the door, and she was look at everyone and said, Stu would tell everyone what they did wrong and everything. So yeah, then she looked at Asta, Natsu and Grey, as now Asta would be there talking to them. So it's as they were kind of hugging each other, say, yeah, as they would kind of say, it glads Not so, Asta, great. It glads me to see that you're so, close to each other now. Instead, yeah, we're really happy about that too. As when she didn't look, they would start fighting again. As Asta said, I gotta go now. This moves completely against between ours as the runs really fast in front of Ursa as sits in the mirror. They say, phew, I'm safe now. As Ursa would say that, say, what? I said, nothing, nothing at all. He says kind of scared, but Mirjin say, are you threatening my boyfriend, huh? As now Ursa and Mirjin would have like clash between say, what did he say? As Mirjin say, did you just threaten my boyfriend? As they would say, she would say, what about it? Did you try to take my boyfriend, huh? As Mirjin would say, as they would now begin to have a clash between lightning came from both of their eyes clashing. Then she said, no, I just need her for a job. They said, what? Take down a dark guild. Where's Master? As they were say, he would just say, well, he's on a meeting in the city of Clover. I think the city was named that, so yeah. So yeah. I said, oh well, that's Asta Gray. I need it for this job. She was, what? Asta said, no way in hell, I'm not going. She begged, do you want to die? And why not? Us be scared to say, Mira, as she really say, did you threaten my boyfriend again? And so now they start to fight. I say, phew, I'm safe now. This ended up with like a draw, so us the phew, so I ain't going, so I'm never going on the mission with Gray. He wouldn't say this, I'm not going. She'd be like, fine, guess I'll take the others now. I said it would be Lucy, Gray, and Natsu, together with Happy. Our smile was there, say, I'm safe now. I said, yeah, we are safe now. Let's do is hang out the guild hall, so yeah. As this also didn't go with it would go the same as in canon. Natsu would get train sick and motion sickness, so yeah. As this will be the first time Lucy sees this, as Gray and Ursa would explain that he always gets motion sickness as well as Asta, but Asta is a little bit common with that, so he will be more used to it, so yeah. So like, okay, that's kind of weird. But he said, no, it's kind of an effect, probably an effect of his that he was raised by dragon. As let's say that Lucy didn't know, but this was dragon. He said yes, Nuts was raised by dragon. So like, she'll kind of freak out. So what? Then was told, well, what? A hard time believing it. He was actually raised by dragon, for real. Then we just accepted. Said okay. So now switch back to where Asta and the no, yeah, Asta Mirror just hangs out a little bit. So yeah, he was talking. Then I said, oh well, Natsu can handle this mission on his own. I ain't never going with a mission with Ursa. She'd be like, good boy. I said, thank you. And someone would say, oh damn. I started to see that Ursa, no, Mirrodin's temperature, like, how she act, like, I don't know what it's called. Mood and, yeah. Well, changed immediately when she talked to Asta. So yeah. I started to say, oh well, yes, I'm doing something else now. Trading maybe? I smiled and said, yeah. But Asta, oh well. No, maybe not. I said, I gotta go take a bath in their pool. Let's say that they had a pool in the background, in the backyard. I just went there chilling in the pool. I smiled and said, thought about it. So, oh, guess gotta take a break now from the bar. As everyone say, ooh, gotta play on Asta, huh? She'd be like, what? No. I should have changed to her angry temperament and said, do you wanna die or something? They'd be like, oh, calm down, we're just joking around. Then says, take her on her swimsuit and sits in the pool next to Asta while Asta is kinda sleeping. She was saying, oh well, I guess I'll be letting me rest now. Then was stressful. Like he had his head back, but then he was to roll or kind of move it in the water, so his head would go in the water. So like, as we kind of woke up, we kind of choking on water. So, as we kind of tried to his head water in his lungs, no, in his nose and mouth. So yeah, smeared and clapping on his back, and so the water came out. Said, "Thank you." Then she mirrored and said, "Well, did you get here?" She was like, "Oh, a minute ago or something." I said, oh, "Okay." Then we were sitting together talking. Switch back to where Asta, Natsu, and Erson, Gray, and Lucy would be. As they were talking now on the train, let's say that Asta heard, Natsu heard everything about the ice gate, so yeah. As they went there now to the train station, it would go the same as in Karen, as Ursa sends Natsu and Gray to track him down, get the float the thing, as that was had to split up, say, yeah, well, as then was the fight that then was the wind barrier. Ursa would like, what is this? As Aragorn would say, explain everything, so he said, you will never get out of this. So he said, oh yeah. She tried to punch it, it didn't work. The fight was over now. I stay up or like drilled a hole, so yeah. I was just kind of talking and so. No, not just say as they drill a hole, so just went after him now. As the now not to just take happiness go max speed towards him and knock him out everything. As they still take that other guy with them. So yeah. As he takes the I don't know what the hell it's called. I can't pronounce it in English, so yeah, but you know the lullaby flute, or I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. Yes, he would have taken us around there as who tried to play it, but he couldn't, as then he has dropped, so I can't. A smoker said, oh well. Snow Nuts and the others would arrive there as kick their lullaby's ass as in Canada as they would get destroyed and everything. So yeah, this is where I'm ending this part, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe, peace out. Oh yeah, and don't forget, if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. And if you do enjoy this video, please like. So yeah, click that. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, what if video. So yeah, oh yeah, and all the other of you, no. Then I said, oh yeah, yeah, that's all from me. Stay safe, peace out. The next Halloween special will be coming out. I may be recording a new Halloween special, or a new what if video on this series. I don't know, depending on how good this series does. I maybe will. See you later. Bye. Stay safe. Peace out.